I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sitting opposite you now, I'm terrified of both of you.
No,
I honestly am. After watching that film,
Mission
you've like been
accomplished.
haunting my dreams.
Yeah.
What were your reactions when you finally saw the film in its full form?
when did you see it?
I saw it in May, I guess, or April, May,
Okay.
right when I got back from England. I loved it. I was super proud. I don't know, not to sound morbid, but it's important to clarify right away. I don't think it's a morbid movie. I think it's a love story at the center of it, and obviously the extreme elements of the movie are obvious in the trailer and in the poster. But whatever. I always say the art takes place in the head of the audience member, so I don't want to be presumptuous. But for our purposes, and for Lee and Marin's purposes, I felt like mission accomplished, and I was proud that with this extreme setting or something, that the heart of the story that is universally relatable, and I promise will sound less nuts if you actually see the movie. I felt like it was accomplished.
It was very powerful. Taylor, did you watch it on your own or?
Yeah, I did. Well, I was supposed to watch it with. I went to Rome to see it, and Luca invited me there to watch the movie, so I did. I thought our friend was going to see it with us. He didn't. So I watched it on my own, which is a bad idea in hindsight. And I was totally distraught after. But I
Very different reactions.
Yeah,
it's
no,
cool,
I
it's a
was
love
distraught.
story.
I was I don't need to go into all the boring actory and stuff, but what I was, other than my own feelings about myself and embarrassment, I felt I was so in awe of the work that all of my fellow actors in this movie did. Truly, when you're working with great actors that it's going to be really good, but you're still blown away by them, and I felt that way when I watched Timmy. I was like, the hell did he even do in this movie? And the same thing with Mark and Andre Holland. And I felt so loved by Luca, which is what struck me the most. So, yeah.
I'm going to jump onto that before you say it.
Go on.
Because Taylor's extraordinary in this movie.
Oh.
And she's the Velcro, and she's like, in many ways, I was saying this, or thinking about this yesterday, like it was more challenging than when I felt like I had to, be the Velcro and call me by her name, because there's a metaphor at the center of this. There's a conceit that's wild, and she held it down from day one. And I think for myself, for Mark Rylance, for Michael Stuhlbarg, Chloe Sevigny, Andre Holland as supporting figures, we were just kind of going off her heartbeat, her drumbeat, her heartbeat.
I mean, I'm going to agree. You were both, you gripped throughout the entire thing, and you're not quite sure what you're watching. At times it feels so real, and I think that's why it gets into your head, and you leave thinking, what have I actually watched? And I sort of had to digest it all and go, wow. I don't know if you guys ever had a moment in your childhood where you watched a scary film that you shouldn't have watched yet.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's the one that comes to mind for you?
It.
It?
Yeah.
Okay. So did the clown thing stay with you?
Exactly. Yeah.
What about you, Taylor? Do you remember?
Yeah, it haunts me to this day.
Go on, which one?
Chucky.
Oh my god, similar kind of creature.
Chucky's kind of funny though, right? I guess when you're older. Isn't it supposed to be kind of funny, or am I losing my mind? Oh my god. If it's
Is
not
it
supposed to be
funny?
funny now.
No, I think it probably is funny. I watched it when I was 6.
Okay.
So I was traumatized.
6?
Yeah, 6. No, it was a bad. And no.
But we all have those moments where you shouldn't have watched it. You were too young, but back in my day, I'd go to Blockbuster and it'd be someone's older brother or sister got the movie. I feel like, I'm sure people will say this to you, that you're in a cult horror now. I feel like that is going to be a film that teenagers talk about.
Oh, no.
Don't you think?
Okay, teenagers, that's okay.
Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair.
I feel like they'll talk about this when they're in their 30s, 40s and go, that is the film that freaked me out. I feel like that is what, I don't know, there's something about it it's really real and terrifying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like you've definitely accomplished that. Was it ever scary on set?
Yeah, well,
No, you
it's your movie, but no, well, yeah, I thought, it was just jarring, and it felt like, just intense, I guess, and certainly to be in the Italian countryside with Luca was like a beautiful dessert the whole time, and this was like, from the get, it was like, we were shooting these actual locations, which I think lends itself to to the realism of the movie, hopefully from the audience's perspective. So, and the blood stuff in the SFX is obviously made for play, but I always say your body doesn't know you're acting. Your mind can know you're acting, but your body doesn't know you're acting. So in some way you're going through this stuff, and obviously not actually, but yeah, I felt like it took me a couple weeks to get out of the headspace of the movie for sure.
Yeah,
A lot of hot showers.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you need to have a bath, watch some kittens on YouTube? How do you like get it out of your head? Was it like that for you, Taylor?
Yeah, well, yeah. I watch a lot of anime when I'm working. Like Studio Ghibli, it's so gentle, lull you to sleep, stuff like that. You need devices. You need like go-tos, comfort go-tos. And I mean, just in life in general, particularly on bones and all. Yeah.
Have you watched One Punch Man or no?
One Punch Man?
Yeah.
No.
That's a good one.
Is it good one?
Really?
Okay, that's next on
That's a
my
good
list.
one. It's a funny one.
I feel like with this film, I do think it's generically scary for any audience. I think, you can have vampires or you can have zombies and people or clowns. This feels like everyone's going to walk away from this going, whoa. Have you got any weird phobias or weird things that scare you that most people go, oh, that's nothing? Taylor,
do you?
You're
I
laughing.
don't know.
I'm so curious.
Not really. I mean, well, as soon as you say that, I'm like, yeah, no, nothing scares me. But
Nothing scares
Yeah.
me. No, I'm
maybe
steely.
the clown thing less now. Thank God. There used to be a carousel in Central Park that in New York that had like very intense clown faces around the interior.
Squeaking as
So,
it
yeah.
turned around.
I was on that last week and I was freaking out. Okay.
Did you walk to school through Central Park?
No, but it was like something that even like in 4th grade or something, they all took us to the park, and I remember getting on that, and I was like, I'm gonna become an actor.
No, I've got weird. Like, I'm scared of clarinets.
Weird. Clarinets?
Clarinets. It's the combination of having to.
I mean, I didn't mean to say
force it.
weird.
Whatever. It's quite weird. It's
I don't
the
want to pass
sound.
judgment on that.
It's the sound of hearing it, and then the dryness of the reed. I don't know. You know when you get the shivers over something weird. But yeah, so you're just hardcore, Taylor. I can tell.
No,
You are.
No, I'm soft. I'm soft. My weirdest one, honestly, I was laughing because there's just like 10 that I can think of that are so strange. But
You said Microsoft computers, right?
Microsoft computers.
my friend the other day was throwing like paper at me, and I'm terrified of paper cuts, like in the face or in the eye specifically.
Okay.
So that's strange.
That is strange.
That's like Craig Robinson, and This Is the End. I don't know if you remember that. And This Is the End, when there's like an explosion through the house, and he's like, ah. And everyone's like, what happened? He's like,
Paper.
Paper cut.
yeah.